In the meantime, the House of Representatives has called on the central authorities to expedite action on the safe return of all abducted school children across the country. It also wants an immediate implementation of the Safe Schools Declaration to protect teachers and children from further attacks in schools. Joke Adisa reports.
Anger, outrage and shock continue to greet the midnight abduction of more than 300 students at a local school in Kankara, Katsina State. On the floor of the House on the legislative day after the sad event, 76 members are united in their call on the federal government to urgently bring to a total control the attacks on educational institutions, banditry and kidnapping across the country. And for the umpteenth time, they call for a review of the nation's security architecture.
From 2014 till date, schools have become targeted by these bandits and they have been attacking them and abducting them. Let's all of us here, and Nigerians at large, think and feel the feelings of the parents of these abducted school children.
The lawmakers are not comfortable with last week's unceremonious sack of the Director General, National Directorate of Employment, Nasiru Argungu, and called on President Muhammadu Buhari to reinstate him. They accused the Minister of Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, of hijacking the selection process into the 774,000 slots of the Special Public Works Program designed to ameliorate the impact of COVID-19 on poor artisans. The House further called for the immediate suspension of the program.
If this program is allowed to go ahead without following due process, a bad precedent will have been set for implementing programs of this nature in the future, even as our institutions are gradually being undermined.
When we begin to see things like this come, we have to brief Mr. President beforehand, before Mr. President is being ill-advised to take a decision that will make for the ill will of this government.
In another matter of urgent national importance, the lawmakers called on INEC to conduct a by-election to fill the Aniocha South constituency 1 seat of Delta State.
Aniocha South 1 constituency has arbitrarily collapsed and failed to produce a State House of Assembly, given that INEC has refused to conduct election in that constituency.
The rank of the All Progressives Congress in the House of Representatives swelled when 2 members, one each from the People's Democratic Party and the All Progressives Grand Alliance, pitched their tent with Nigeria's governing party. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.